Welcome back, Guardians. So Shadowkeep has a ton of good new guns you can get from Eris, one being the Arc Logic with Demolitionist is one of my favorite weapons, but I just recently got one that even tops this one if I could get Demolitionist and this Overflow perk. If you mix it with a parcel of Stardust or any kind of primary special weapon that has auto-loading holster, it really pairs well if you get the Overflow perk on Arc Logic, which basically doubles the magazine when you pick up special or heavy ammo, and I will show you this thing in action right now. So let's hop into some gameplay and I'll show you why the Overflow magazine kicks ass. So what happens is basically you get any kind of boss target or any kind of ads around you, you can take a dump on them, and then when you pick up any type of ammo, that green brick over there, you can start shooting your auto rifle and then slowly walk into those ammo bricks and refill your gun to get an 83 round magazine. And if you use backup mag with it, it would be a 98 round magazine, but I did use the Overflow perk because 83 is good enough for me basically. And if you top it off with special finisher, you can basically just summon special ammo to you whenever you want, even though it does cost you some super energy. But this is more of a fun gun. It's not really going to shred down any yellow bar targets, but the fact is you can walk into it and just reload your weapon all the time, and the game feeds you regularly, especially on the moon. For some reason, whenever I have this shotgun out and I run out, or even shoot a couple of my shotgun shells out, somebody will just drop it again, or like I said, I can just use the finisher and then reload the gun automatically to get 83 rounds, and it's just a fun weapon to use. And if I could get this with Demolitionist with the Overflow perk, this will even be good in the Crucible as well. I mean, just walk up on anybody with 83 rounds, you could waste a ton of rounds, and if you have high caliber rounds mixed with Demolitionist and the Overflow perk, you piss a lot of players off walking around with that kind of damage going on or whatever. Like I said, I don't know how auto rifles do in a Crucible. I haven't even played PvP since then, but I have been walking around using this, and the cool thing about it is how you strategize with it. You can just dump a round out if you're full, and then walk over to it, and then pick it up, but make sure you don't do it that way. Don't reload it in the middle of picking a brick up, otherwise it won't give you 83 rounds. You'll need to like shoot a round out or whatever if you're full of ammo, and then walk over it without reloading, because sometimes it glitches and it won't give you the 83 rounds as you just saw right there basically. But having 83 rounds, and then every time you see a brick, you just know that you can just slowly walk into it as you're shooting and just kind of like line your targets up around ammo, and it's really just a fun ass weapon to use. And I didn't know if anybody knew you could get Overflow on this auto rifle. I've actually never seen auto rifles have Overflow on them until the Arc Logic, and as soon as I got it I was like, damn dude, people need to farm this out. I can't explain how fun this weapon is. It's just one of those guns you'd have to see for yourself. You can just waste a ton of damn rounds, and just shooting auto rifles in general is hella fun to do. And Shadowkeep brings that enjoyment where you can just farm as many of these out and get some cool and unique perks in them. And I'm not sure if even the large machine gun can get Overflow on it as well. If that could get it too, that would be a hella nice LMG to walk around with, but you know, whatever. You get the point, man. But I thought I would just share this with you. Arc Logic is probably my favorite auto rifle, one of my favorite guns in the game right now. Like I said, auto rifles still aren't like shredding shit down or anything, but they're usable now, you know what I mean? I think once we hit max light, we'll start noticing that buff a lot more, but I think that Bungie pretty much updated those to mainly use in this patrol area more than anything, and they work really well as a good support weapon, so you could be that guy in the back or walking up and hit firing enemies just to pink their health down while you have your ad slayers on the team go in and crush them with like fusion rifles and things like that. They have their purpose in the game now, put it that way. They basically do half of what LMGs do. 2 bullets from Arc Logic was 1 bullet of the Arc LMG that she sells, or you can grind, not she sells, but you can grind for or whatever. But anyways, I just wanted y'all to check that out. Overflow is just really damn fun to use, and I hope you grind that out and get it. My god roll with it would be drop mag, Overflow, and Demolitionist, with maybe extended barrel or small bore or fluted barrel, something like that. And accurized rounds is actually what I have on it right now. It's really not that bad at all either, but I think drop mag's probably still my favorite, just the spray and play kind of style run and gun stuff. But like I said, pair this with an auto-loading shotgun, just dump a round out, let the auto-loading do its thing while you pick up a green brick, get that 83 round magazine, or 98 if you want to use backup mag on this. But honestly, I'm kind of really enjoying the overload shot. It doesn't last the entire 89 round magazine, but it lasts half of it, and it really does negate a lot of the damage when those ogres or wizards or anybody spraying at you. You can tell that they're not hitting you nearly as hard once you have all those rounds going at them. But anyways, I just wanted to share the fact that you can get Overflow on the Arc Logic. Arc Logic just really kicks ass right now. It's one of my favorite go-to weapons, It doesn't do a ton of damage. Like I said, it's not going to be the game-changing gun, you know, of the year or anything like that, but it is one of the most fun shooting weapons. It sounds amazing when you shoot it, and I'm just really digging a lot of these Shadowkeep weapons. I think the only two that I like from Eris that I keep farming out are the LMG and the Arc Logic, but let me know in the comments below if you farmed out any nice rolls on any of the weapons and stuff. I'd like to hear what you Guardians are getting into as well. But you Guardians, take it easy, and I will see y'all on the next video next time
in space.